Good evening. It is February 24th. My name is Anna Rivas and I'm going to be doing lab 7 of the Kirby-Bauer diffusion test. This is going to test a bacteria's resistance to an antibiotic. We are going to be testing S. epidermidis. To begin, I have already labeled my agar plate right here. So we have 3 sides. One side represents penicillin, one side represents novobiocin, and the other side represents gentamicin. So I'm going to get my lab equipment on and then we are going to begin this lab. First we're going to begin by disinfecting the S. epidermidis vial by passing it through the flame of the candle like we always do before taking from it. So here's the candle, here's the S. epidermidis. Perfect. And then we're going to pipette 8 drops of this. Let's get you guys a better view. So pipetting from here after we've already shaken it up. We're going to do 8 drops into the center of our agar plate. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. Putting the pipette away, and then we're going to flame the lid again before putting it away. Putting away the vial of S. epidermidis away. Now we're going to get our tool for spreading the bacteria around the agar plate that's already been disinfected in alcohol, the L-shaped tool, and we're going to use this to spread the bacteria around evenly. Great, and this will also be put into a solution of bleach before being disposed as well. So we have inoculated with the bacteria S. epidermidis the agar plate. This is ready to wait for about 1 to 2 hours so that the nutrient broth can fully be absorbed by the agar, and then we are going to inoculate the agar plate with the multiple antibacterial discs. So it has been exactly 2 hours since we inoculated the agar plate with the broth. Now we are going to add the antibiotic discs. We're going to add all 3 to its corresponding area that was labeled. These are how they look. They're just little white discs. I don't know if you can see inside the bag. So I'm going to pick that up with a disinfected tweezer and drop it into its necessary area. So we will be taking disinfected tweezers. I had to buy new tweezers because unfortunately my lab pack manual did not have tweezers, but these are freshly bought tweezers that have been soaked in alcohol. We are going to grab the first disc. This disc that we are grabbing is the novobiocin. We're going to drop it right where the novobiocin area is. Perfect. We are going to do these for the other 2 remaining antibacterial discs as well. One thing I do want to mention is that after placing the antibacterial disc into its corresponding area, you have to make sure you disinfect your tweezers for another 30 seconds before moving on to the next. So I have already did that. We're now going to grab the penicillin antibiotic disc and place it in its corresponding area. When doing this, it's really good to make sure it's pressed down, got proper contact with the agar. Perfect. So I placed all of the antibacterial disc inside the agar plate, as you can see right here. We are going to allow this to incubate for 12 hours and look back at this tomorrow morning. Hi, so it has been past our incubating time. I actually let it incubate for a little bit longer, about 2 hours more, so a total of 14 hours, just because I wasn't seeing very much growth happen on my agar plate. I still do not see very much growth on my agar plate, but just so you guys can see the results right over here. So thank you very much for watching my video. Once again, I am Anna Rivas, and this was for week 7 for the antibacterial testing experiment. Thank you very much.